Hey friends, hope we're all having a great week so far. It's me, Taylor V with Finance America Mortgage, sitting down with Markie Wingert of Team Jenkins, Remax Results, Elk River, Minnesota. So Mark, now that I'm pre-approved, I know my numbers, I know my monthly expenses and what I qualify for. What do I do now? Where do I start?
So that's where my job comes in. So your job was the financing side and making sure that once we start looking at homes, that they can afford them and understanding what they can afford. But now that we know what they can afford, we need to decide, do they want a condo? Do they want a townhome? Do they want a single family home? And what is their money going to kind of get them? And deciding upon their goals. Are you the type of person that likes to kind of jet set everywhere and wants to be able to leave your house for a month and not have to worry about pipes freezing in the middle of the winter? Well, maybe a condo is a really great idea. Or maybe you're a young family and you have kid number 2 on the way, you have 2 dogs, you need a place for those dogs to run and you want a backyard for the kids and the dogs to play. Well, a single family home is probably a really great option for you, but that's where your agent comes in really handy and kind of talking about your goals, the lifestyle you want to have versus the lifestyle you're realistically going to have. Because one of the things I thought I wanted when buying a home was a huge yard. Realistically, I don't have time to maintain the huge yard, so buying a home with a huge yard just wasn't a practical application for me. So just really having someone to guide you through and help you think about what your life looks like now versus 5 years from now versus 10 years from now, and how does your home fit into your current and future lifestyles.
Sure, makes sense. I'm not a big fan of huge yards because that means I have a lot of yard to mow. So
a lot of leaves to rake, right. A lot of snow to shovel.
Whole another can of worms. But Mark, I'm out searching. How do I know I found the right house? How do I know it's the one for me?
So one of our jobs as a realtor is to not only educate you on the market and once you know what you can afford, but help educate you on what's a great house for your money. So what we like to do the very first time that we go out and look, you're probably not going to find the house that you just fall in love with. It happens, but it's rare. So what we like to do the first time that we go out is go look at 8-10 homes in a day, and we can, if you decided, hey, a townhome is kind of what I want, well, let's go look at townhomes, and we can look in an area that you want and in a price range that you felt comfortable with, and we'll get a really great idea of what your money should get you in that area. So that way, once you do come to the point that you're making that decision of like, hey, I love this house, you'll feel really confident in the decision you're making, and it'll be a less of an emotional thing happening because you've looked at a lot of homes on the market. You've either seen the photos or we've been in them personally, and you go, this is much better, or I love this layout much better for this price. And being comfortable with your decision financially, and then knowing that the house is a good house for you to buy, that's a great place and a comfortable place for you to be with your family, short term and long term. So yeah, that's kind of how we decide that it's the one.
Okay, makes sense, totally get it. You need to know a little bit of the background of the market and everything else that's out there for you. So thanks for clearing that up for me, Mark, appreciate it. If anyone has any questions, please leave them in the comments or feel free to message us. We'll start racking them up and going over them on our future videos. Otherwise, hope you all have a great week.